Alright, students, let's go ahead and revise the next chapter. The next chapter is place of supply. Everyone over here, sir, can you give us a quick linking? Yes, Baba, let's take a quick linking and then go ahead. We started learning GST with goods and service. Goods and service has to be supplied. Supply can be either interstate or supply can be intrastate. Whenever we decide interstate or intrastate, interstate was section number 7, intra was section number 8, section number 9 was territorial waters of India. Sir, 10, 11, 12 and 13 was helping us in finding out place of supply. So here we are, whenever we have to go ahead and determine whether something is inter or intra, we should always go ahead and see location of supplier and we should see place of supply. Location of supplier and place of supply are in same state, same UT. Then always it is CGST as GST or CGST UT GST. Location of supplier and place of supply are in different state, different UT, one state, one UT. Then I hope you guys remember it is always interstate. So, sir, section number 10, 11, 12 and 13 will help us in determining place of supply. Everyone over here now, whenever we go ahead and talk about place of supply, we have place of supply with respect to goods, place of supply with respect to service. Place of supply with respect to goods, we have section number 10 and section number 11. Section number 10 and section number 11. Services related, section number 12 and section number 13. Mind it, whenever we are going ahead and talking about the nature of supplies, always the sections which we are talking are IGST ka section. Okay, sir, point is clear. Sir, when is section number 11 applicable? Section number 11 is applicable whenever goods are imported or exported. Other than import and export ka case, section number 10 is applicable. Okay, sir. Services ka case mein section number 12 is applicable whenever location of supplier and location of recipient both are in India. Section number 13 is applicable when, sir, when location of supplier or location of recipient anyone is outside India. Let's go ahead and get it started with place of supply. Place of supply, we have section number 10 and section number 11. First of all, section number 11 is applicable when goods are imported. Whenever goods are imported, section number 11 A goes ahead and says, in case of importation, the place of supply will be location of the importer. Always remember, location of the importer. Location of the importer. Sir, whenever goods are exported, it is the location outside India. Location outside India will be the place of supply. Section number 10 relating to place of supply with respect to goods, section number 10.1 has section number 10.1a which goes ahead and says if supply involves movement either by the supplier or the recipient or any other person, the place of supply is always where the movement terminates for delivery to the recipient. Sir, be invented and told build to shift to model may always principal place of business of the third party, bill by me to him and shift to the other person, whoever I am billing, that who is known as the third party, and bill to shift to me, principal place of business of the third party becomes the place of supply. Sir, if supply does not involve movement, 10.1c says supply does not involve movement, location of the goods at the time of delivery becomes the place of supply. Section number 10.1d says assembly or installation at site. Assembly or installation at site ka case mein wherever the goods are assembled or installed, that is the place of supply, place of installation or assembly. Section number 10.1e goes ahead and says, sir, in case of goods supplied on board, where they are taken on board shall be the place of supply. Now we have section number 10.2 which goes ahead and says if any place of supply relating to goods where place of supply relating to goods cannot be determined, then it is to be determined in the manner prescribed. As of now, nothing has been prescribed. Then we have section number 12. Section number 12 has section number 12.1 which goes ahead and says location of supplier and location of recipient both are in India. Location of supplier and location of recipient both are in India. Then section number 12 is applicable. Section number 12.2 goes ahead and talks about residual rule when section number 12.3 to section number 12.14 is not applicable. Then section number 12.2 goes ahead and says residual rule will be applicable to that service. Residual rule says registered person always the place of supply is the location of the registered person. Unregistered person ko if you have given, do you have his address? Yes, sir. Address on record becomes the place of supply. I don't have his address. I am here. Place of supply here. Location of supplier becomes the place of supply. Next, whenever services are given in relation to immovable property, directly in relation to immovable property, lodging accommodation service, functions at immovable property, or any ancillary service to A, B, C, then always remember the place of supply shall be the location or the intended location of the property or boat or the vessel. Sir, if the immovable property is located outside India and supplier and recipient are in India, location of recipient will become the place of supply. Immovable property is located in multiple states. Then, sir, I went ahead and provided services with respect to an immovable property which is located in two states. What to do? They have gone ahead and told supply of service will be in each state or UT. Two state may one property is there. You have gone ahead and provided the service with respect to that property. The place of supply will be in both the state. Sir, value how to apportion? Value apportionment. They went ahead and told if you have collected separately, there is no problem in apportionment. Or go ahead and see the contract. If the contract also does not go ahead and tell anything, please go ahead and apply rule number 4. Rule number 4 goes ahead and says, please go ahead and do apportionment of the value in the ratio of the nights or on the base of the area of the property lying in both the state or on the base of the declaration given by the service provider. Next, sir, performance appraisal service, performance based services, performance based service, section number 12.4 talks about performance based service. In case of performance based service, which is RCB, failed pathetically. Only for classroom purpose I am telling. R for restaurant and catering services, C for cosmetic and plastic surgery, B for beauty treatment, F for food and F for fitness service, F for fitness service, P for personal grooming and H for health services का case में always remember performance based service, place of performance becomes the place of supply. Section number 12.5 goes ahead and talks about training and performance appraisal service. If I am going ahead and giving to a registered person, location of the registered person, I am going ahead and giving to an unregistered person where I am going ahead and giving the training and performance appraisal, that is the place of performance will become the place of supply. If I am going ahead and giving services of admission to an event or park and any ancillary service to this admission related service, basically I am selling entry ticket to an event or a park, then where the event or the park is located, that is the place of supply. Place of supply is place of event or park. Section number 12.7 talks about organizing of event and any ancillary service. Always remember, organizing a service. If I have gone ahead and organized an event for a person and he is a registered person, place of supply is always the location of the registered person. But if he is an unregistered person whom I have gone ahead and given organizing of an event ka service, then the place of the event becomes the place of supply. Sir, the event is outside India, both of us are in India. Then if the event is held outside India and both of us are in India, location of the recipient becomes the place of supply. Sir, what if I have gone ahead and given the event management service to a person and the event is happening in multiple states? I went in and organized the marriage of a person and the marriage is happening in Kolkata, reception in Delhi, wedding ring ceremony is happening in Kolkata, Mumbai, Delhi, Kolkata. What to do, sir? In this scenario, they have gone ahead and told place of supply will be in each of the state. Sir, value apportionment, how to do? If you have gone ahead and collected separate value, then separate value related place of supply is there. But if you have gone ahead and collected a consolidated amount, check the contract. If the contract doesn't say anything, then do one thing, apply rule number 5. Rule number 5 says please go ahead and apply GAAP, generally accepted accounting principle. Now, section number 12.8 goes ahead and talks about transportation of goods. Transportation of goods can be done by road, rail, vessel, anything. Transportation of goods, including mail and courier ka case mein. Always remember, if I have given transportation service to anyone and he is a registered person, location of the registered person becomes the place of supply. If I have gone ahead and given services to an unregistered person where I pick up, that is the place of supply. Everyone over here, registered person, location of the registered person, unregistered person where the goods are picked up, that is the place of supply. Here one proviso is there. It's a different kind of a proviso. Supplier and recipient both are in India and goods are being transported outside India. The place of supply will be the destination. Transportation outside India, supply recipient both are in India. Always remember, place of supply is the destination. Section number 12.9 goes ahead and talks about passenger transportation service given to a registered person, location of the registered person given to an unregistered person, place of embarkation for a continuous journey will become the place of supply. Unregistered person, place of embarkation. Basically, if I've gone ahead and given, I'm Indigo Airline, registered person ko, if I go ahead and give passenger transportation service, location of the registered person is the place of supply. Everyone over here now, sir, if I have gone ahead and given to an unregistered person where he jumps in the flight, that is the place of supply. Always remember, if a right to passage can be issued, for an example, metro card is a right to passage. In that scenario, always general rule shall apply. Always remember, explanation is given, return journey is always treated as a separate journey. I went from here to Mumbai, that's a separate journey. Mumbai to back to Bangalore is a separate journey. It is two journey and two place of supply shall come. Okay, sir. If services are supplied on board, then always remember, first scheduled departure point shall become the place of supply. Telecom services, section number 11 goes ahead and talks about telecommunication services. Services provided by fixed line, circuit, dish. Always the place of supply is location of the fixed line, circuit, etc. Sir, if telecommunication services are provided by postpaid mobile, basically if BSNL has gone ahead and given postpaid services to a person, then the billing address becomes the place of supply. If prepaid services or internet services are given through selling agent and selling agent to the final subscriber, then always remember, through selling agent or reseller or distributor, company went ahead and sold it to the selling agent. That time for the company, the place of supply is the address of the agent or reseller. Reseller went ahead and sold it to the final subscriber by any person to the final subscriber. Then where the final subscriber went ahead and paid, that is where the pre-payment is received or the voucher is sold. Sir, if prepaid services are provided through internet, always remember, if Paytm went ahead and provide prepaid services through internet, address on record will become the place of supply. Any other case, sir, address on record. If address on record is also not there, location of supplier becomes the place of supply. Now, sir, if lease circuit, lease line, all these lease circuits are being installed in greater than one state, then the place of supply will be in each of the state. Value apportionment, how to do, sir? Always remember, if they have gone ahead and collected separate value, then separate value ka separate place of supply. But if consolidated amount is being collected by BSNL, who has gone ahead and given me a lease line, basically they have given me a lease circuit, then they are going ahead and telling, see the contract. If contract doesn't say anything, BSNL went ahead and gave me a lease circuit which is installed in my Karnataka office and Tamil Nadu office. 1 point in Karnataka, 1 point in Tamil Nadu. Value apportionment 1:1. 2 points are in Karnataka, 1 point in Tamil Nadu. 2:1 ka ratio mein I have to go ahead and apportion the value. Okay, sir, point is clear. In the proportion of the number of points lying in state or UT. Section number 12 goes ahead and talks about financial and stock broking services. In that scenario, always address on records become the place of supply, sir. If bank or supposingly a stockbroker doesn't have your address, then always he is over here, place of supply also over here, location of supplier of service becomes the place of supply. Sir, section number 12, subsection 13 goes ahead and talks about insurance services. If insurance services given by an insurance company to a registered person, location of the registered person. If unregistered person, then the address on record will become the place of supply. Now, section number 12, 14, be very careful. If advertisement services are given by a person to central government, state government, local authority, statutory body. Sir, normally advertisement service will come under general rule. But if advertisement services are given to central government, state government, local authority or statutory body, place of supply, and you have gone ahead and given central government को advertisement. For an example, you are an advertisement company giving advertisement to the government for पढ़ेगा इंडिया तो बढ़ेगा इंडिया. Then if I am going ahead and doing the advertisement for the government in multiple states meant for states or UTs, then the place of supply will be in every state or UT. But sir, how to apportion the value? They went ahead and told value proportion to the amount attributable to service provided in respective state or UT in terms of contract you see, or apply rule number 3. Rule number 3 goes ahead and says over here how to go ahead and apportion the value. Sir, If you have gone ahead, rule number 3 says manner of determination of value attributable to different state or UT in absence of an agreement. If in the agreement government has already gone ahead and told, sir, I am giving you 10 lakh, 5 lakh belongs to Karnataka, 2 lakh for Tamil Nadu and 3 lakh for Kerala, then as per the contract. But if contract doesn't say anything, government gave me one 10 lakh rupees ka consolidated amount, how to apportion the value, that is told by rule number 3. Rule number 3 goes ahead and says, if advertisement is done in newspaper and publication, the basis of apportionment will be the amount payable. So whatever I have gone ahead and spent for the advertisement in newspaper and publication, that ratio I have to go ahead and do the apportionment of the value in between the state. Sir, if I have gone ahead and done advertisement in printed material, that is pamphlet, t-shirts, etc., then whatever I have gone ahead and amount payable by the advertisement company. So I am the advertisement company, I have done advertisement in 3 states, I have spent 1 lakh, 1 lakh, 1 lakh in each of the state, 1:1:1 ka ratio mein, whatever amount I have got from the government will be distributed in between the 3 state. That is the value which is attributable to that service for that state. Okay, sir, point is clear. Hoardings other than hoardings in train, amount payable. If I have gone ahead and done advertisement in train, then you have to go ahead and ratio of the railway tracks multiplied by the amount payable. Utility bill may have gone ahead and done the advertisement. You'll see utility bill, electricity bill ka behind, there is advertisement of the government. If I have gone ahead and done the advertisement, then whatever is the amount I have gone ahead and paid for the advertisement, in that ratio I'll go ahead and apportion the value. Railway tickets may, if advertisement is done by me for the government, then ratio of the number of railway station multiplied by the amount payable, ditto. Over radio station, if I've gone ahead and done the advertisement, then amount payable. Sir, television channel may, if I've done viewership details which are given by the broadcast uh, broadcast audience research council, if I'm not wrong. Cinema hall may, then whatever is the amount payable. Over the internet, then internet subscriber. Through SMS, then telecom subscriber. And these details you go ahead and get it from the TRAI, basically Telecom Regulatory Authority of India. Sir, what if this internet subscriber or this viewership figures are given of 2 states? Baba, if they are given of 2 states, you can go ahead and further divide on the basis of the ratio. Viewership or subscriber figure relates to 2 or more states. For an example, the viewership figures are given of Tamil Nadu and Karnataka jointly. Then you can further go ahead and apportion the value on the basis of the apply ratio of the population of the state or UT. Here we are done with your section number 10, 11 and 12, everyone.